Welcome once again. This is Crisis 169, your gaming technology nerd with the latest video here I have in here. I'm on my PS4 right now. You might can hear the fan going and the PS4 going itself. I'm playing Spider-Man right now, Marvel Spider-Man, only on PS4. So far, great game. I'll give a official review when I beat the game. Now let's get into it now. Now let's let's talk serious. Instagram a couple minutes ago, a person asked me about, well, is it too early? The Xbox and PS4 have been out only for 4 years. Listen, folks, technology is radically advancing every day. Every day there's some new gizmo out there they're actually making. There's some new gizmo out there they're actually creating. Some new gizmo out there that's being made to make our lives easier. Okay? And because of that, and because situations like that, and because what has been done with technology, gaming consoles, you have to understand, the PS3 360 era was a very stagnated era. It stopped. And the things that moved that much. Yes, PC graphics cards were coming out. I think you had probably i3, i5s coming out. And this was later on in the cycle. Beginning of the cycle was like i3s were top of the line. i5s were the future, and now they're like they're like the basic cable computers practically. They're limited. You can still play games on them. Just you know, you get what you pay for. If you buy it now, 2018, you won't be kind of laughed at some people or whatever. Who cares, right? If you can't afford an i7, an i5 is just fine. Just try to try to boost up the GPU, CPU, and maybe even try to find a different motherboard or whatever. Upgrade what you can, I guess. A lot of computer friend nerds say that. I'm not a computer nerd, but I have basic knowledge of computer nerds. So now, the 360 PS3 was simple, simplistic. PS3 was a little more difficult than the 360 was. PS3, probably gaming, you have to practically get a freaking thumbprint identification, practically eye retina scan. You have to download the damn thing to your freaking console. It took forever. But the games were, I think, generally better on the PS3 in my mind. If it helped buffering, if it helped online play, I don't know for sure. But I felt that because I had both systems, I had both an Xbox One X and a PS4. I'm trying to get a PS4 Pro, but hard to find. Long story, blah blah blah. Anyway, anyway though, anyway, the truth being though is that the 360 was easier to program, but both consoles were good with what they did. They're simple, simplistic, not whole lot of thrills. Now you get into the Xbox One X, S, PS4 Pro, PS4 Mini that's being discontinued. God rest its soul. PS Mini, PS Slim just didn't have a chance. We didn't like it. People bought it. So a few friends bought it because they had smaller or whatever. Of course, once again, Mark on rabbit trails again. Sorry, the battery's kind of low, so I'm going to hurry this up. Okay, now you have to understand now. With the PS4 Pro and the One X are two different upgraded consoles. PS4 Pro will do up to 4K gaming, checkerboard rendering, super sampling, or checkerboard rendering. Takes the image, checkerboards it, cuts it in pieces, makes it bigger, makes it look smoother. On the One S, exact same thing, checkerboard rendering. It's more like a super powered 2K machine. If you get a Wally World Mod 2K TV, the Pro and the One will do pretty well for it. I mean, the One has to do one quick. Now I have a One X because I got for Christmas, like I said, and I was getting it. I'm very grateful for it. But what the One X does, it's more powerful than the One S. True, it has a true 4K player, not some gimped stereo sound. It's true 4K Ultra HD. Means the sound is almost like the theater kind of sound, not like a $400 or $500 4K player you buy at Wally World or Best Buy from Sony. That's probably a lot better, but if it's cheaper than buying that. $500, you get this. You also get a game machine. Hey, pretty cool. And a media player if you watch Disney Network and YouTube, whatever you watch, Hulu, whatever. So, that being said, though, now what are the different benefits between yesterday and today? The fact is that these two systems now, I don't have the One X, but the Pro and the One X are actually all right now obsolete right now. They've been obsolete probably for about 6 months to a year because technology is moving faster. Like when we first buy a car, we're off a lot, appreciating value goes down the toilet. Now you have a Honda or a Civic, Honda or whatever, a Ford, whatever car you have. Mostly Japanese cars will retain their resale value better than American cars for whatever reason, I know for sure. It's air, paint, whatever. The fact is, it's basically that. And technology, same thing. That One X right there is a basic computer in one. It's top of the line. It's way more advanced than the 360 and PS3 ever will be. I'm not saying that this is a powerhouse machine. You can go play 4K gaming on it without a problem. No, it's locked at 4K 30. Most computers nowadays, my sister has a $2,000 computer. She has a double stack 1080s, and she ordered actually a 1080 Ti to replace the most 1080s she has. Her thing is a beast. It plays 4K 60 in every game, including Origins, including the newer Assassin's Creed games, locked at 60 frames per second, 4K. Try to get 3 screens in there, or monitors. It's a powerhouse machine. But she put $2,000 into it. By a year or two, that will be obsolete compared to what's coming out now. But her computer will still be a beast compared to these consoles. These consoles only have so much hardware in them. They have yesterday hardware that's way more advanced than 13 years ago hardware. Way more advanced than what was in yesterday hardware. But you gotta understand, when you buy an Xbox One, people complain on Instagram. Oh, I bought an Xbox One X last month. It doesn't matter if you buy it last month, last year, or the day before the Xbox 2 comes out. The fact of the matter is, that console will do exactly what it says it's going to do. It's going to play games in 4K. It's going to give you 1080p, 60 frames per second locked on most games if you want performance on a 1080p TV that I have in my room. The PS4 Pro will do frame rates up to 60 frames per second locked 1080p on 1080p TV or 1860 on a 2K TV. It will do those things. You are fine. You won't have to run out and go burn your system just when it comes out. It's like people freak out when they buy a car. I call it the keep up with the Jones effect. Y'all gotta go buy a new car because Jones has one. To hell with Jones. Jones could be freaking dead up his eyeballs for all you know. The fact is, you worry about what you need to worry about. I'm telling you right now. If I don't see a need to go out and go buy a PS5 right away, don't buy a PS5 right away. Wait, yes, I will want one myself, but if it's going to be $600 or $500, you better take your pennies and start polishing the hell out of them, and hope you get a genie popped out of one because you're going to have a hard time paying for that, or put layaway or whatever like that. Pay it off as you go, that layaway thing. What I'm saying is though, the consoles are fine. People on Instagram understand, YouTube understand too, that, and the third thing is, the consoles will last. The Xbox One X and PS4 will work fine offline. If Microsoft and Sony take some servers offline, the consoles will work. It's like the PS3 and 360 did. They're just fine. They're gonna catch fire and explode. Maybe the Xbox One X might. The Xbox might if they send out a code to reset it back to where it was DRM and explode and burst in a flame, maybe. But the point is, the consoles have in my room, the PS4 standard edition base model and the One X will work fine offline. I have lost internet. I worked them offline. They were fine for a couple of hours. They'll be fine when they finally turn off the switch and both of them are dead to online play, just like your PS3 and your 360. And your Wii U, if you have a Wii U. So don't worry about that. Yes, you bought a brand new PS4 Pro last month. People say, "Oh, I bought a Pro last month. PS5's coming out next year or 2 years from now." You know what? Then play the hell out of that PS4 Pro. Play the hell out of it. Don't worry about what's coming out tomorrow because it's going to take up to a year to get the thing finalized. Yes, Yes, they're announcing it. They may already have the mold made already, but the gizmos that go into it are probably not even set up yet. You have to understand, Xbox and Microsoft's still even working on the PS4, 5, and the PS4. Still working on the PS4 when they shipped the first PS3 out. That's a known fact. Well, 10 years ago, they were thinking about the PS4 and what they could do differently after the botched release PS3. This is why PS4 is selling almost 100 million units by end of the year. I think maybe January 1st, second, it'd be 100 million, but I could be wrong. But and the Xbox trying to figure out what the hell they do because now they're so freaking destroyed and ain't funny. But they can recover, and they're trying new things with this beaming the games all over everywhere and doing stuff. They're trying to get people's homes with tablets and whatever, and that's Xbox for you. Xbox can become, a sit at home play game on a tablet or TV based company where they have their own servers, have their own consoles. You buy a controller at GameStop, plug it into your wires to your TV, and you're playing Xbox game on your TV and having a console. Don't know for sure. That could be a thing. Microsoft like that. This is the same company that wanted to create their own cable company, but many decades ago, about a decade or so ago. So guys, I would not think that it'd be really warranted to have a seizure and freak out because the consoles come out. They come out. It happens. It does every year. New PC parts are dropping like flies. The 1080s right now are about $300, $250, $300, where a year or two ago they were almost $600, $700. The TIs are way up there. So if you want to get a PC part, get your 1080 Ti, get a 1080, you get a 1050, you can get it right now. Just make sure your motherboard, GPU, and CPU will hold it. If it is, then you're good to go. And have fun with it. Same with Xbox One X, PS4 base model, Xbox One base model. If you end up, I mean, the two people who still have those, and the One S doesn't know who have those. If you like those consoles, use them, play them. Mid-grade upgrades are fine. I knew both consoles were going to do mid-grade upgrades. They had to. Because, like I said, it's technology going so fast that they're doing this. They're running, but not fast enough. They have to keep in front of technology. They have to stay in front or stay with technology or get lost in the dust. Like I said before, you have to be, new innovations. You have to be current. You have to be the current events. You have to be in the know. Well, I think Sony is making great games. This is Sony's last hurrah with the PS4. If you haven't bought one yet, and you buy one a month ago, well, buy it. Play the hell out the games. Go to GameStop, buy every freaking used game of PlayStation only games, and play the hell out of them for the next year, 2 years, next 2 years. You will be worth it. You want to buy a Pro? Hell, buy a Pro. Then think of the PS5 as the mid-grade model of that one. Of course, it ain't going to be. It's going to be a normal console in the generation, but it's going to be something good. And if Sony does do this in 2020, they'll announce it in 2019. It'll be out in 2020, 2021. And that time frame used to have about 2 to 3 years, at least, to play all the games you want to play. Not to worry about chasing technology. Keep up with the Joneses. You keep up with yourself. You play the games you have. Xbox, you have Halo and Gears of War. I'm sorry, that's all you have. But you have good games like Dead Rising and games like that. If you bought an Xbox One X yesterday and mad because the Xbox 2 is coming out, then you might just start playing games yesterday. Because when the first Pong game came out and Atari came out, people weren't really mad at them. They're good innovation. Hey, I can change packs now, play more games. Of course, most of them were crap, but you know what I mean. So, guys, this is Mark saying peace, love. See you guys later. I have to go. My battery's dying out. But follow me on YouTube. Like, subscribe, leave comment. Thanks.